James, hello, how are we doing?
Hi, very good. How are you, Daniel?
I'm very good.
Why are you here today?
Well, I'm here because of you, James.
Oh, thank you. Go on then. Will you explain to me first why you're here?
Okay, so last year I reacquired my racing licence, and the intent was just to do a couple of days of testing. And you said it would be much better if I just got in a car and went in a race. So you introduced me to your pal Lawrence.
Yep.
Who was today going to put me in a Enduro KA or Enduro car. The debate is out how to pronounce.
Car, definitely.
Car.
It was car in our generation, wasn't it? I think.
And David, the owner of the car, took me out earlier on, but unfortunately the engine broke just as we came in to swap me into the car. So that's why I'm here with a little bit of time on my hands. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to let everybody at home listening and watching tell us about your story in the Legends.
Sorry about your disappointment to start with. As you know, we were hoping to get you out and get you out on track. So you will, definitely. We'll get you in a test day at Brands, and then hopefully we'll get you competing as well, which is the whole idea. Okay. The Euro cars are a brilliant platform and really, really good fun just to go around in. They're really solid cars to have lots of fun in, which is what it's all about. So I'm James Newbury. I know Daniel through work connections. In actual fact, I think we know each other from about 7 or 8 years ago when there was some involvement with sponsorship of a Formula One car. And you were involved in it heavily, and then you spoke to me about it, and then we have continued the conversation ever since.
That's right. We certainly talk about motorsport sponsorship, which of course is my passion and what I hope to do when I grow up. And
do we have to? Do we ever have to grow up?
I think we do. I think we do. But for now, we'd love to hear about your involvement in the Legends.
Okay, so I drive in the UK Legends Championship. Last year we entered as a team car with some friends. One of the guys I have known since I was at school, and Lawrence drove in the car, and various other people drove during the year. We didn't have a massively massively successful to start with, and halfway through the season we were, I think, 30 points off leading the team car championship. And then unfortunately here in June last year, Toby, the chap I went to school with, rolled this car 7.5 times in the old hairpin. And then for one reason or another the season didn't really quite pan out. We'd lost the team car championship because of our point scoring system, which is 600 points maximum scoring on one day. That our competitor did win 600 points on that day and the following day. Whilst I got out in a car the following day, it was very, very, very battered and held together with cable ties. So I started racing in Legends 5 years ago. I've helped friends in motorsport all of my life. I've prepared their cars for them. We've won all sorts of championships, from rallying, circuit racing, Alfa Romeo, circuit racing, MG Maestros years ago.
Okay,
so,
wow.
Lots of different platforms I've worked on and helped friends and got them to podium positions. I worked with a team 8 years ago, Mickle Motorsport, who suggested that I have a go myself and get in a car. So I have done, and have created rather good brand and rather good following and atmosphere around it. I'm now 3/4 of the way up the pack within Legends. Okay. Legends is an incredibly highly competitive sport. We have ex-Formula One apprentices in with us. We have World Supercar champions. The standard of people are just unbelievable. Tyler Reid, who's came third in the championship last year, has raced with Kimi Antonelli and all of the current Formula One new drivers this year. So he was karting with all of them, but he's chosen to stick in Legends because he enjoys it massively with his family, which is what I do. I come racing with my family. I bring my 2 sons with me. We come away and we have a fabulous weekend away and enjoy ourselves and mix with lots of people. Spend a lot of time with the general public. The whole idea of the team is it's Disney themed. We get lots of youngsters coming up and coming and enjoying and sitting in the car and having fun. We give away thousands of stickers every year, which I think you've got stickers hopefully on your fridge at home.
I have indeed,
Good,
yes.
excellent. And we have fun. That's what it should be all about. And that's hopefully what you're going to be able to do in Euro cars. Come along and just have fun and enjoy a good weekend away, make some really good memories, spend some quality time with some nice people, which hopefully the guys you're going to be racing with are lovely people. Well, they are lovely people.
Well, you introduced me, James.
Yeah,
so
they are lovely people.
Yes.
So David as well, who's going to let you drive his car, is a smashing chap as well.
Yeah.
Bakes a brilliant cake,
Yes.
as you've probably already found out.
Which will be a challenge for my suit fitting.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's all about having fun.
Brilliant. And maybe you'd like to talk us a little bit around the car to kick us off.
Okay, so there's various different types of Legends in the garage. There's the 34 coupe shaped one, and then there's the sedan ones. That's a Savan one, which Nathan, who normally drives that, uses it for a marketing tool for his business. He owns First for Vans just up the road from where I live, and as you can see, it's a fabulous car. It is a great marketing tool for him and for his business, and gets lots of attention. So
I really like the extended rear.
So it's supposed to look like a sedan from 1934.
Yeah. Is it the same length as your car?
Yeah, they have to be exactly. So it's a spec series. Everything has to be exactly the same. Other than in complications, this year they're converting to a water-cooled engine. So I'm still running last year's, or the previously what we were allowed to run last year, the air-cooled engine.
Okay.
But they're now running an MT09 engine as well, which is the water-cooled engine.
Very good.
So they're exactly the same length, width. They have to be done to exactly the same spec. They have to weigh 605 kilograms. The new ones, because they've got a lighter engine in, that's a newer one over to your left. The newer ones are allowed to be 585 kilos.
Okay.
But the engine in my one is an amalgamation of a XJR 1300 engine with lots of the 1200 engine bits.
Okay.
And they make 130 brake horsepower. We're only allowed to run 130 brake horsepower engines. If you get found to be running any more than that, they're sealed by 3 specific engine builders in the UK. And they're really good fun to drive. They have a sequential motorbike gearbox, very good brakes on them, very good at stopping. The only interesting thing is they have a fixed rear diff. So both wheels turn at exactly the same time. You'll notice too that the bumpers are pretty agricultural. There's a very good reason for that. They are designed so that you can push one another. And we're one of the only series in the UK, and we are allowed to bump draft, so we can go bumper to bumper.
Okay.
And push one another up and down the straights, which in a straight line you can make 8 miles per hour difference by bump drafting, because they're not a very aerodynamic car at all. By having 2 of them bumper to bumper, 8 miles an hour faster.
And that doesn't damage the cars at all?
No, it doesn't damage the cars, but it also means that if you work with someone in the race, you can obviously get a long way up ahead. Because 8 miles an hour is a lot on a straight,
yes,
as we know by DRS in Formula One. It makes a huge difference, just that little extra bit of speed. So.
And is this a team sport in terms of more than one car by the same team?
There are various different championships within the championship. There's the main championship, there's then the Masters Championship, and then there's the Team Car Championship. So it has to be the same car, which is what we did last year. It has to be the same car, but you can have more than one driver swapping in between each weekend.
Right.
So, and we hopefully this year we'll be running 2 cars, and we'll have the other car as a team car and have some other people in it driving it.
And you've just come from a potential driver meeting,
hopefully.
Any announcements due soon?
Hopefully there will be, yes.
Okay, very good. So let's go and have a look at.
So that's we call it the 2-metre car.
Okay.
Which obviously 2 is an anagram of toe, and I think you can work out what it's based upon.
Yes.
This is obviously a brand new car for this season, because the last one there wasn't much left of it after patching it up towards the end of the season. As you can see inside, there's not a lot of comfort in these cars. They are built to be a race car. If I open the door, and you can go and have a look inside. In fact, there's some nice comfortable padding in there at the moment, because we do that so people can sit in it without hurting themselves. As you found out earlier when you sat in it, there is no comfort at all.
It's very snug.
Yeah.
Very snug. I actually couldn't get out when, well, obviously I did eventually, but as I pulled myself forwards, I realised I was being hugged by the side panels there.
These side bits here actually hold your ribs in.
Right.
That's so you can't move. These bits are designed so that your crash helmet cannot whiplash you either side. I wear a better than a hands device. I wear a Simpson full containment head restraint, which straps my head forwards and backwards, so I literally cannot move my head at all when I've got my restraints on. And it's all about safety. Obviously, at 55 years old, I'd have as much safety as I possibly can, because if I do have an accident in the car, I want to be able to walk away, as Toby did. Toby was lecturing to 3,000 people on the Monday morning after rolling it 7.5 times here. He works for Pure Storage, and he's one of their technical leads for Europe, and was standing in front of 3,000 people on a Monday morning.
Amazing.
Yeah, they are amazing cars. They're absolutely brilliant to drive. Many of the people who race them come back year after year. They'll go away, have children, then come back 15 years later and want to get back in one again. They're a very unique form of motorsport. And once you've watched them, you'll find how unique they are, because we're constantly overtaking. We run a reverse grid, so the best people are at the back. The final of the day is the best people at the back, and it makes for very, very interesting motorsport. I think you should get in one of these at some point.
To be honest, James, it terrifies me, this car. When I was sat in it earlier and I couldn't escape, and the engine started, and we weren't even revving to the top of the range, 9,000, I think it was getting close to that. It petrified me.
They're good. They're good fun.
And what's the typical budget required to race one of these, as motorsport is not an inexpensive sport?
I think realistically about 25,000 a year. So we have 7 rounds, of which there are 3 races on a Saturday, 3 races on a Sunday. That constitutes... No, actually we don't. We have 15 rounds. I'll correct that. So that constitutes 2 rounds. We get a lot of track time, an awful lot of track time for the entrance fees and compared to other series. I think £25,000 for the whole year is enough for tyres, engine rebuilds, which you have to refresh the engine throughout the year, and to be competitive in a Legend. And we're now competitive enough. We don't drive around on our own at the back anymore, which is quite fun. Or I don't drive around on the back anymore, and we just come away and have lots of fun.
And how much of that 25,000 do you have to fund yourself? How much sponsorship are you able to raise?
It depends year on year. It varies. So far this year, things are slow for sponsorship. I think the environment is slightly more difficult than it was. We're really fortunate to have Liquimoly on board. So every year we get, £2,000-3,000 worth of product for oils, cleaning, brake fluid, polishes, etc., which is just fabulous. We're one of the few teams in club motorsport that Liquimoly support, because the majority of what they support is Formula One, and we feel really privileged that they still support us. So, if anybody wants to come on board and provide and get involved, and that's what it should be. If you want to do this, you should. If you want to sponsor a car, you should come along and get value for it. Bring your customers along. Show them a good time as well with it, and we do. We have some fabulous. You've been and seen some of the hospitality we put on for people. We have boxes at brands that we can put people in. We have all sorts of really good fun that we can do for partners who can come in and enjoy themselves and have a good time.
And of course, hospitality is one of the big activations for motorsport. What other things could we do? For example, if we had an event or we were at an exhibition, could we use the car on a stand?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And I've done that before. I've put this in a church, believe it or not, for a conference.
Okay.
And that was really good fun. And we put it in there, and we created a fake pit, and we put the car in there, and we put it up on extra stands, and then put the gazebos up and made it look like it was a working garage.
Right.
So, yeah, anything like that. And we can take it along, and we've taken it along and put it in the foyer of motor neurone disease, which is someone we work with as a partner for sponsorship, not for sponsorship, sorry, for fundraising for them. Mm-hmm. And we've taken it and put it in the front of one of their buildings in London. All sorts of stuff along that we do. With my customers at work, I take it along to their family days and corporate days that they have, which is really nice for them to have some benefit back from their IT bloke bringing along their racing car. So it's endless, the extent of what we can do with it, and we do carnivals. We're doing Worthing Carnival. We're really, really hoping to be at Goodwood Festival of Speed with the car this year.
Wow, okay.
Which we're on the list of people who are allowed to apply to have their car there, which is amazing because that's taken a lot of work just getting to that stage with Festival of Speed.
Yeah.
Acknowledging that we're doing something a bit different with the car and with everything we do. So, yeah.
And that's an experience you'd never have if you'd not got involved?
No. And I've always wanted to drive up the hill at Goodwood. Albeit I don't think I'll be as quick as some of the drivers who go up there. Because Legends, so the car, whilst it does 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, tops out at about 127 miles an hour. So it's very limited at that end, at the top end of the speed.
It's an F1 car. Nick Heidfeld, I think, is the...
I think an F1 car, you can add 100 miles an hour to that, can't you? Yeah.
Brilliant. James, it's been really interesting learning all about the Legends today, and hopefully you'll be inundated with sponsorship inquiries as a result of this expose. And we wish you all the very best for the season ahead.
Thank you very much.
2-car championship, Pearl.
Hopefully we can get you out practicing at Brands really shortly, Daniel.
Maybe. If we just turn the engine down a little bit, I may not be so scared. James, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You started your MSP to help business owners master technology. Isn't it time you were rewarded for that? MSP Finance Team helps hard-working MSP owners finally get the profit, time, and control they deserve. With better financial and strategic insight, you can make better decisions, leading to more control, profit, and time. Our approach is unique. We focus exclusively on MSP businesses, and we meld bookkeeping, CFO as a service, accounting, and mentoring to help you get started, scale, or sell. We bring you the freedom to focus on what's important, whether it's growing your business strategically or enjoying spontaneous moments with your family. So visit mspfinanceteam.com today and take the first step towards financial mastery. Because when it comes to your MSP finances, it's not just business, it's a numbers game.